Shit, I forgot my line.
If there was ever any doubt that Final Fantasy is one of the biggest names in gaming, that would have been well and truly overwritten by the success that 15 has had in its first week of launch. Square Enix has announced that Final Fantasy 15 shipped 5 million copies worldwide across PS4 and Xbox One since its launch on November 29. That seems to suggest an awful lot of you are out there role-playing as characters with better hair than any of us will ever have. A Japanese press release translated by Silicon Era revealed that the 5 million figure includes digital sales and makes 15 the fastest selling entry in the series to date. Final Fantasy 15 is also the first in the series to launch globally on the same day, and clearly that's working out pretty damn well. Earlier this year, game director Hajime Tabata said Final Fantasy 15 needs to sell 10 million copies to be a success, later clarifying that the 10 million figure is the studio's goal, not the amount required to turn a profit.
In the greatest news of all time in the history of everything that has ever existed across all conceivable realities, Rainbow Six Siege is getting a year 2 of content through 2017. Earlier this week, the Year 2 Season Pass appeared on PlayStation 4, Xbox One and Steam and outlined a similar amount of content to that available in Year 1. Year 2 will include 4 new maps that are free for everyone, 8 new operators, and new primary and secondary weapons. If you grab the Season Pass, you'll get access to the new operators a week early when they're released, as well as a 5% renown boost, a Rainbow Six Carbon Charm to adorn your favourite operator's weapon, Ash obviously, 8 exclusive headgear and uniform customizations, and a bunch of other cool dude stuff. Ubisoft have also outlined where we'll be hunting teas over the next 12 months. The 4 seasons will focus on operators and maps from Spain, Hong Kong, Poland, and South Korea. The release schedule appears to follow a similar schedule to Year 1, with the first season beginning in February 2017, and each consecutive season following every 3 months. If you want to get into the game, and I highly recommend you do, you can grab the Gold Edition, which includes the base game and the Year 2 Season Pass on PS4 and PC right now, and Xbox One on December 6. Or, if you're so inclined, the Complete Edition includes all of that and immediate access to all Year 1 operators and is available on PC right now, with Xbox One to follow next week and PS4 at an unspecified date.
It appears the effects of the global Pokemon Go hype train are still lingering, since Pokemon Sun and Moon are some of the fastest and best-selling games of all time anywhere. This week, Nintendo of America announced that not only was Sun and Moon the most pre-ordered games in history, they are now the fastest selling games the company has ever launched in the Americas. In under 2 weeks, sales have already eclipsed 3.7 million units. That's an 85% increase as compared with the previous record holders, Pokemon X and Y, over a similar period of time. Sun and Moon are also Nintendo's most successful game launches ever in the UK, and in Australia, Pokemon Sun has remained the #1 selling game on any platform for the past 2 weeks. But for the time being, Pokemon X and Y remain the best-selling 3DS games ever, with 15.64 million units sold as of September 30 this year.
You may remember from earlier this year when a research group estimated that 2.6 million PlayStation VR units would be in homes by the end of the year. They've since decided that it's less. Like way, way less. Like imagine a number that's lower than that number. It's less. Turns out the cool, albeit bulky and pricey new addition to gaming tech isn't quite the surefire hit it was cracked up to be. At least not yet. Research group Superdata have knocked their estimate down significantly, now reporting that they expect less than 750,000 PSVR units to be sold this year. Yep, that's almost 2 million less than the original guesstimate. Superdata has also updated its sales expectations for other VR headsets like Google's Daydream, which is down to 261,000 from 450,000. Estimates for HTC Vive at 450k, Oculus Rift at 335k, and Gear VR heading the pack at 2.3 million have remained the same. Not to put too fine a point on it, Superdata concluded by saying the VR market will be the quote, biggest loser of holiday 2016 when it comes to gaming, placing the blame on supply inconsistencies and a lack of marketing.
Did No Man's Sky make you No Man's Cry? Well, this week Hello Games released a huge patch that added a bunch of new features called the Foundation Update, so you might want to give that a no man's try.
Why are you like this?
Here is a list of things that are new.
New game modes. Normal, creative, which lets you explore without limits, and survival, which is a more challenging endurance experience.
Base building. You can create an outpost using modular structures and decorations.
A farming system.
The ability to purchase freighters for resource transfers.
New biomes and resource types.
Visual changes like motion blur and temporal anti-aliasing.
A new UI.
A photo mode for PS4.
Formations for spaceflight.
More blue skies.
Less brown terrain.
Improved grass color selection.
Improved lighting on said grass.
Improved transparency transparency and blending for distant grass.
And about 1,000 other things. This week on site, you can go and check out our Final Fantasy 15 review and all the other stuff about Final Fantasy. You can also check out GameSpot Universe and the GameSpot Now app that is now available on iOS.
Thanks for sticking with us for another week. Be sure to have yourselves a lovely weekend, and we're gonna go inside because it's really hot.
See ya!